have you back for a good old rummage through the fallen leaves here on Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail. Autumn has truly set in here in the 100-Acre Wood, and we've got 2 super stories all about it. There are songs, games, and a whole lot more as well. Let's get started by reading your little storybook together. It's called Save the Leaves. When it's time to turn the page, you'll hear the sound of the bell like this. So open your book and turn to the beginning of the story. One day, Piglet noticed that all the colorful autumn leaves were fluttering off the trees.
Soon all the leaves will be gone,
said Piglet to Pooh with a sad sigh.
Well, if the wind is blowing the leaves off trees,
said Pooh,
let's blow them back on.
Pooh gathered his friends. Huffing and puffing, they all blew as hard as they could. But it was no good. However hard the friends blew, the leaves kept on falling. Next, they tried tying the leaves to the trees. But they couldn't tie the knots tight enough.
We need to stick them on,
said Pooh.
We can use some of my extra sticky honey.
So Pooh sat on a branch and began to stick the leaves on with the honey. Soon the branch was covered in leaves. And Pooh was covered in sticky honey. Just then, Christopher Robin arrived. "What are you doing, Pooh Bear?" he said. Pooh lifted a sticky paw to wave hello. And just as he did, whoops, he slipped. Down Pooh fell and landed plump, in the middle of a soft, bouncy pile of leaves. Pooh explained what he'd been doing. "You silly old bear," laughed Christopher Robin. "Leaves always fall in autumn," he told the friends. "Then new leaves grow in spring." Pooh thought about his soft landing.
Maybe it's a good thing leaves fall after all,
he said. The end. Pooh found out that there was something very useful about autumn that day. And you can find out more about autumn too. First, you have to pick up your magazine and open it up to Pooh's World. That's the page where Pooh and his friends are gathered around the table for a great big meal. But it's not just any old meal, is it? No, it's an autumn feast. Listen now while I read the poem. It's cozy and warm in Rabbit's house, and the friends are having a feast. Which warming food would you like to try? And which would you like the least? Now there are 2 very interesting questions there. But before we answer them, let's have a look at what all the friends have brought to eat. So get that super duper pointing finger of yours ready, and let's see if you can find everything there is. Look around. Can you see apples covered in sticky toffee? Gooey marshmallows. And a steaming pie. Golden corn cobs piled up high. Bubbling soup in a pot. And baked potatoes that are very, very hot.
Oh, 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 ah, oh, 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 ah, oh.
Right then, which of those delicious things would you like to eat the most? Is it rabbit's pie? Or Kanga's toffee apples? Or maybe it's owl soup. Say which one you'd like best, right out loud. What a good choice! I won't even ask you to say which one you wouldn't like. They all look too good. But we can't just sit here staring at this great feast forever. I've got a brand new song to share with you about the autumn. Would you like to hear it? I thought you would. Well, here's how it goes. All the leaves are falling, coming down quick. Please don't you worry, the trees aren't getting sick. They're just letting old leaves drop to the ground. They will sprout some new ones when spring comes around. It's autumn, leaves in big piles. It's autumn, I can see for miles. It's autumn, a new school year. It's autumn, so let's all cheer. Woo! The sun is setting early, so let's go indoors. Sit down by the fire, it's so toasty and warm. We'll make leaf pictures with pretty leaves and glue. I really like the autumn, and I know you like it too. It's autumn, leaves in big piles. It's autumn, I can see for miles. It's autumn, a new school year. It's autumn, so let's all cheer. Woo! September and October and November too. It isn't really over till December's halfway through. It's not too hot and not too cold as winter's getting near. And so I think that autumn is my favorite time of year. It's autumn, leaves in big piles. It's autumn, I can see for miles. It's autumn, a new school year. It's autumn, so let's all cheer. Woo! You'll get another chance to hear that song later, and I hope you'll try singing along. But right now, it's time to go back to your magazine and turn the page to Rabbit's Tales. Whoops! Shh! Oh, we better be quiet. Have you ever noticed that when autumn sets in, the nights come earlier and earlier? Well, that's given our friend Rabbit a great chance to find out all about nighttime noises. Don't be frightened. I'll read the words, and your job is to point to everything I name. Fingers ready. Up in a tree, a tawny owl wakes and hoots. to-woo. Sniffing the air, a bold fox barks, warning others that he's about to. From a safe perch, a nightingale sings with all its might. And toads begin their croaking song as day turns into night. Hungry badgers trot along, grunting and grumbling as they pass. A little hedgehog snorts and snuffles, hunting for food in the grass. Noisy crickets sing to each other, making a chirruping sound. Careful not to disturb the animals, Rabbit tiptoes around. Now I hope you don't think that this nighttime scene is the end of our trip down Pooh's nature trail, because there's lots more fun and games coming up right around the corner. Don't go away.